Hi everyone. If you like me and you like cheap good things, I have this SD-4050 Pro. It's the old version. I bought it myself, so I have no connection with Simder. And I don't know why they would put an S Simder on most stuff, but anyways. The one thing that did feel like it did wrong for me, especially on the aluminum, is it would feed way too fast when I turned up the amps if I wanted to go with a thicker piece of aluminum. And so I put this little dial in here, and I'll show you on my new Simder welder I just bought how to do it. And it did the exact same thing on the thicker steel. I have that one for steel thing, so I don't have to switch back and forth. And I'll be right back. Hold on. So what I did is I bought this little thing on Amazon. It is basically a speed adjustment for electric motors. It says 12 to 24 volt. I basically figured this would be a 12 volt motor inside here. And so this is the new welder I just bought. I've used it already, and I did couple pieces of steel, and it just fed way too fast on the thick stuff. Now when you turn the amps way down, I was real happy with it on the real thin metal. It did not burn through, and it did not bunch up, and so it welded pretty decently. But as soon as I went to a thicker metal and turned up the amps, it just fed like crazy. So what we're going to do, this cover. That's the handle. That was correct. Okay, so that's the handle. Now we're going to have to figure out where we want to put this piece that is not going to affect anything. And this is much smaller than the other one that I have, so it's going to be a little bit tougher. And maybe right there. Yeah, I think that might fit. Now we have to mark up about where this is, and I'll be back, and we'll drill a hole in this piece. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and measure this over from the edge. And it's going to be guesstimation because it's a little bit tough here. So, then about 1.5 there. And we'll go about from the edge there. I think right at 2. Alright, so let's drill that hole. Okay guys, I'm back. Let's see here. I got my bit. Now I will say, just so you guys know, this is going to void your warranty probably, so going to be right over that cover 2. That's enough, yeah. I think we have it. Alright. Now we use my little cheap vacuum. Face that here. No. What's that? Okay, I'll get a wrench and tighten that up. Let's see if this fits okay. And there we go. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, so what we have here is the red goes to the power and the motor. So that red's going to go to the power and the motor. And we've cut that, and I have it set up. I'm going to start soldering here in a second. I'm doing extensions so it makes it a little bit easier to move it in and out. And then the blue goes to the black on the motor, so that this one's going to go to the blue one. Oh, sorry. This one's going to go to the blue one right there. And then this black one right here, back there, that black one's going to go to that black one. Alright, so let me solder it and I'll shrink wrap these and I'll be right back. Okay, I have 3 wires all hooked up now. And we're about ready to put it back together now. And then we'll test it out. Okay, I have all the screws started now. Let me tighten them up and then we'll turn it on. Here first. Yeah, these are not the greatest screws. Okay, let's plug it in here. Let's take a look at how fast it comes out. I haven't even undone this cable yet. Let's see. Let's cut this cable. Alright. Okay. So as we know, when you push it normally, it's all the way up, and it's fast. So when we turn this down all the way, doesn't come out at all. Then we can turn it up, turn it back down. Works great.